Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Wednesdays with Larawana. Every Wednesday, right here on CannaWannaBuy.com, we bring you the latest information on adult use and medical marijuana from all over the globe. This week from Waxy.com, that's WHAXY.com, written by Gooey Rubinski, lethal overdoses from cannabis and cannabinoids do not occur. In early 2014, the BBC reported that a 31-year-old woman, Gemma Moss, died as a result of cannabis poisoning. The real shocker, however, isn't Moss's death, but rather the fact that she had smoked only a half a joint. One of the most ambiguous yet frequently lobbed criticisms of cannabis is the fact that it is dangerous. Despite this fear-mongering, until more robust research is conducted, the long-term effects of cannabis on the human brain and nervous system will remain a debate. A 2009 study from the American scientist regarding the toxicity of recreational drugs provides some interesting numbers. The study revealed that using only 10 times the effective dose of alcohol can be fatal. However, in the case of cannabis, 1,000 times the effective dose is necessary to achieve a fatal dose, a ratio of 100 times greater than that of alcohol. One of the most common methods by which the danger inherent in a particular drug is objectively measured within the medical community is the rate at which it kills those who consume it. This is measured by something called LD-50 rating, which indicates the dosage necessary to kill 50% of test animals as a result of drug-induced toxicity. In 1988, a ruling by the DEA Administrative Law Judge Francis L. Young detailed the amount of cannabis necessary to achieve a level of toxicity that might cause death in humans. And this is the quote. At present, it is estimated that marijuana's LD50 is around 1 to 20,000 or 1 to 40,000. In layman terms, this means that in order to induce a death, marijuana smoker would have to consume 20,000 to 40,000 times as much marijuana as is contained in one marijuana cigarette. A smoker would theoretically have to consume nearly 1,500 pounds of marijuana within about 15 minutes to induce a lethal response, end quote. Not convinced? According to the National Cancer Institute, part of the National Institutes of Health says, because cannabinoid receptors, unlike opioid receptors, are not located in the brainstem areas controlling respiration, lethal doses from cannabis and cannabinoids do not occur, end quote. More recent research has indicated additional reasons why humans don't die from marijuana poisoning. In 2014, the journal Science published the results of French researchers who have discovered the presence of a natural hormone that reverses marijuana intoxication, in rats at least. According to the researchers, when the rat brain is stimulated by high doses of THC, it produces pregnenolone, a 3,000% increase that inhibits the effects of THC, end quote. It's sad when an otherwise reputable media outlet like the BBC succumbs to the ignorance of decades of global cannabis prohibition. Regardless of the reader's stance on medical or recreational marijuana, a firm grasp of the facts is necessary to overcome the abundance of misinformation, sometimes even from mainstream media. In other words, of the DEA's own Judge Young, marijuana in its natural form is one of the safest therapeutical active substances known to man. Well, that's it for this week. Don't forget Canna Wanna Buy for all of your cannabis needs, whether you're a head shop, a dispensary, an adult user, a medical user. Canna Wanna Buy. Check them out for the greatest products, fast shipping, and great prices. Don't forget my weekly medical marijuana radio show at mmjradio.com every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.